Air.
Hi friends, I'm Airy, your science buddy. Air is a mixture of gases all around Earth. It helps every living thing survive. Air contains 78.09% nitrogen, 20.95% oxygen, 0.93% argon, 0.04% carbon dioxide, and small amount of other gases. We breathe in oxygen and breathe out carbon dioxide. Plants use carbon dioxide to make food and release oxygen back into the air. But cutting trees and pollution from vehicles and industries are making the air dirty. This causes problems like global warming and acid rain. In this lesson, we will learn about greenhouse effect, global warming, acid rain, and important gases like oxygen, nitrogen, and carbon dioxide. Oxygen, all living things need oxygen to live. Without oxygen, life on Earth is impossible. Swedish scientist Carl Wilhelm Scheele discovered oxygen in 1772 and called it fire air because it helps things burn. Later, Joseph Priestley also discovered it in 1774. Then, Antoine Lavoisier gave it the name oxygen. The word oxygen comes from a Greek word meaning acid producer. Occurrence of oxygen. Oxygen is one of the most abundant elements on Earth. In the universe, it is the third most abundant element after hydrogen and helium. Plants use carbon dioxide in water to make food. With energy from the sun, they produce glucose and release oxygen into the air. Let's explore the percentage of oxygen around us. In free state, atmospheric air contains about 21% oxygen. Water contains nearly 88 to 90% oxygen. In combined state, plants and animals contain around 60 to 70% oxygen. Minerals like silicates, carbonates, and oxides contain about 45 to 50% oxygen. In the upper atmosphere, three oxygen atoms join together to form ozone, called O3. Oxygen is the most abundant element in Earth's crust. Oxygen 46.6% silicon, 27.7% aluminium, 8.1% iron, 5% calcium, 3.6%, and small amounts of other elements too. Let's learn the physical properties of oxygen. Oxygen is a colorless, odorless, and tasteless gas. It is a poor conductor of heat and electricity. Oxygen dissolves easily in cold water. It is slightly heavier than air. Under high pressure and low temperature, oxygen can become a liquid. Oxygen supports combustion, so it helps things burn easily. Do you know? Oxygen dissolves in water about 2 times more than nitrogen. If oxygen dissolved like nitrogen, seas, lakes, and rivers would contain less oxygen, making life difficult for living organisms. Chemical properties of oxygen. 1. Combustibility. Oxygen does not burn by itself. So, it is called a non-combustible gas. But oxygen helps other substances burn easily. Do you know? If oxygen could burn by itself, one matchstick could burn all the oxygen in Earth's atmosphere. 2. Reaction with metals. Metals like sodium, potassium, magnesium, aluminium, and iron react with oxygen. They form metal oxides, which are usually basic in nature. But different metals react with oxygen at different speeds. Example, sodium reacts with oxygen at room temperature. They form sodium oxide. Metals react with oxygen. Potassium reacts with oxygen even at room temperature. Magnesium and calcium react when heated slightly. Iron, copper, and silver need high temperature to react. But gold and platinum do not react with oxygen easily. Activity time. Watch this amazing reaction. When magnesium burns in oxygen, it gives off a dazzling bright white light and forms a white powder called magnesium oxide. 3. Reaction with non-metals. Non-metals like hydrogen, nitrogen, carbon, sulfur, and phosphorus react with oxygen. They form non-metal oxides which are usually acidic in nature. Example, carbon reacts with oxygen. Together, they form carbon dioxide. Let's see non-metals react with oxygen. Carbon forms carbon dioxide. Nitrogen forms nitric oxide. Sulfur forms sulfur dioxide. And phosphorus forms phosphorus oxides. Activity time. Phosphorus burns in oxygen with a bright reaction. It produces white fumes called phosphorus pentoxide. For reaction with hydrocarbons, hydrocarbons like wood, petrol, diesel, and LPG react with oxygen. They produce carbon dioxide, water vapor, heat, and light energy. That's why they are used as fuels. Fire rusting. Iron reacts with air and moisture to form rust. Rust is hydrated ferric oxide.
இது போன்ற பாட வீடியோக்களை மேலும் பார்க்க நம்ம ஃப்ரீ ஹேண்ட்ஸ் லேர்னிங் ஹப் சேனல்ல சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணுங்க. எங்க ஃப்ரீ ஹேண்ட் சாஃப்ட்வேர் பை பண்றதுக்கு ஸ்கிரீன்ல தெரியுற இந்த நம்பருக்கு கால் பண்ணுங்க.